Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's going to be a long day for me. Yep. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, edition, episode. Sorry, I just woke up. Episode, I think, 14 of Waking Up and Slurping Some Coffee with Bill. Thank you for stopping by. Let me get a slog here. Good stuff. So, I'm tired. It's my Tuesday. Everybody else is Sunday. I got probably, 4 hours sleep. It wasn't good sleep. Um, I I was woke up by a Facebook notification. Someone that commented on um, something on there. It I gotta fix it so it doesn't do that. But someone that saw my um, sorry about that, but a little dry in the lung this morning. Anyways, I got woke up. Somehow I came to my video, my live I did of when I did my breaks. I ended up going to my video and I saw a comment, someone saying about those little clips that come with the brakes. I didn't use them because I couldn't get the brakes installed with the clips on, and the brakes are working fine. But I started worrying because the guy that left a message said they're very necessary. So, I might have to do the job again just to try to get those things in there somehow. And he said about here, I'll read the comment. The guy made me start worrying, so I couldn't fall back asleep. All right. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I made it hard to go back to sleep because I got pissed. But, the guy's probably right. Those things probably should be, they're probably there for a reason. I thought they were the indicators, but I guess they're used for something else. So, or the guy's just full of shit and my brakes will be fine just the way they are because they seem to be working perfect just the way they are. They're not making noise. They're not dragging. They're not vibrating, nothing. They work fine. And I'm thinking, well, maybe this guy's a mechanic and he doesn't like it when people can do things themselves at home, and he doesn't like my video because it shows that you can do this stuff easily at yourself at home. So I don't know. You never know what to believe online anymore. What people say. I feel like asking, well, have you ever tried using the brakes without those? I bet you haven't. So you're just going by what someone told you, just like a lot of people do these days. Nobody goes from their own experience. They go by what people tell them, right? So anyways, let's see here. There we go. Okay, I'll tell you exactly. This guy was adamant, boy. He put a couple explanation marks behind his comment. So let's see right here. Attempt 2. Yeah, let's see here. Guy named Jim Bob says, Bill Hound, those are not wear indicator clips on your calipers. They are anti-rattle clips and helps position the pad and help retract the pad. Put them back on now. Also, you did not clean, file, lube, or use anti-seize. Spend the $100 and go to a brake shop. Pal, Jim Bob, I don't know where you live, but I can tell you right now, you ain't gonna get a brake job around here for no $100. You might want to add maybe $300 or $400 to that, okay, Mr. Jim Bob? So I never used um, clean. I've never really had to clean my brakes when I did them, or file, or lube, or use anti-seize in any of the brakes I've ever installed myself. So I don't know what you're talking there, and I've never had problems with my brakes ever. So I don't know what you're talking about there. And spend the $100 and go to a brake shop. I don't know about that, because I don't even know where you can buy the brakes themselves for maybe $100, but the labor is going to cost you $300. Okay. All right. And not to mention turning your rotors and checking your wheel bearings. Okay. Well, that's what they say you have to do. Again, I've never had to do it, and I never had problems with my brakes. So my wheel bearings are fine. When your wheel bearings are going out, you usually can hear them. Okay, Mr. Jim Bob. And I don't think my brakes are going to seize up. Really. I don't think they're going to get so hot that they're going to seize up. Okay. Maybe a race car doing like over 150 miles an hour, maybe. But I doubt my truck brakes are going to seize up. Okay. But it made me worry. And I'm going to look at some videos just to make sure. Not right now, but when I have time. And, it wouldn't be that hard to take the wheel back up, jack it up, take the wheel off. I still have the freaking clips, and see why they were so hard, why I couldn't get the brakes to install with the clips. Maybe you have to put a little lube in there so they will slide. I don't know. But it stressed me out. I couldn't sleep. I flopped around, and it sucked. So then I started thinking about, you know, that meeting that Trump had with Zelensky. I really did not like how that played out. It almost felt like Trump was set up by Zelensky. Um, just the way the conversation turned. And I don't understand why it went down. Like, he was there to sign papers. Okay. He was there to sign papers. And all of a sudden it turns into a fight. He was there to sign mineral right papers. Okay. That's why he was there, not to go and uh, you know, hash things out. It wasn't supposed to be that. And, I think a major, the one problem I do have with Trump, I love his policies, but like I said in a million of my other videos, he talks too much. Talk, talk, talk. And I think there's two flaws with Trump, major flaws with Trump. Okay, it's not his policies. I love his policies. He puts America first, and he really wants to help the country. But the number one flaw he has that could be a fatal flaw for him, not like death, I'm just saying, like, that could get him in trouble, is his mouth. He talks too much. Number two major problem Trump has is he's too transparent. Okay, I don't think everything needs to be out in the open. Okay, that's just not. That gives the media, the biased media, way too much ammunition. Okay, and it's obvious because this meeting, that was a transparent meeting he had with Zelensky, gave them all kinds of ammunition to use against him, even to the point where they're even going to try to impeach him, I'll bet, from that one meeting. Okay, so if anything happens to Trump, as far as getting impeached, it's going to be his too much talking and too much transparency. He should know better. He should know better. You know, and he does some pretty rookie moves too, man. Like, I know all presidents are rookies. You're just a rookie when you get in there. Okay? But he's not. He's actually not a rookie. He's already had. This is his second term. Okay, he should have learned from his first term. So it's a rookie. He still does rookie moves, even though he's not a rookie anymore. He has experience. He should know better than to run his mouth so much, especially out in the open when he has these corrupt people with the spotlight on him all the time, willing to throw him under the bus, twist his words, nitpick, microscopic nitpick every word he says. He should know better, man. Okay? And some of the things he does is just like, dude, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Dude, you're blowing it. Like, it's just, his mouth is going to ruin it for him, I think. And being so transparent is going to ruin it for him just because these asshole, corrupt idiots are going to see to it every way they can to get his ass out of there because they are corrupt. And they're never going to stop attacking him. Never. Until he's out. He should know that. And to be knowing that, you can't be transparent about everything. And you have to really watch what you say. And Trump is not understanding that fully. Okay. Maybe he does and he just don't give a shit. But if that's the case, that could cost him the presidency. Really. It could. And it probably will. Then we're fucked again. Okay. You know, if these Democrats get back in power, we're screwed. We lose our country. It's over. America is over because they hate this country. They do. They hate this country. They will sell. They will give it away. We'll have no more country. And that's the reason I get so pissed. They've proven it. They proved it. Already they proved they don't care about us Americans. They would rather cater to illegals and leave the borders wide open. And with that, we have no country anymore because a country with no borders is a failed country, period. And the corruption that they have already proven, you know, Trump's exposed a lot of it already, man. Where's the gold? Well, what happened to all the gold? The gold's gone. The gold is gone. Okay? Do you see the media talking about it? No. But it's gone. Trump said it. And now all this, you know, all this wasted money on federal jobs that people aren't even alive that are getting money. Okay? All this crap that Trump's exposing, they're not talking about it. They're just talking about Trump. You know? And I see people, they're even bitching about, they're not bitching about Zelensky showing up in a goofy fucking like jumpsuit. They'd rather bitch about Elon don't wear a fucking tux either. See what I mean? It's always focused on Trump or Elon now. Okay, but they won't even say Zelensky, the president of a country, shows up in a regular, like whatever suit clothing, street clothing, right? Like an average Joe. But they don't worry about that. They'd rather look at and focus on Elon, who wasn't even there. Hello? Plus, Elon's not a president of a country. Hello? Why are you even bringing him up? He don't even get paid. America's giving Zelensky billions of dollars. At least he could dress for the part. Elon's doing it for free. In fact, he's losing money trying to help Trump. Don't worry about what he's wearing. At least he wears a blazer, okay? Zelensky wouldn't even do that. And Zelensky's sitting there lying his ass off also. But they don't care about that. They'd rather focus on Trump. their president. That they live in America. It's your president, their president, but they'd rather focus on Trump. Okay, it makes no sense to me. I mean, literally, they are choosing other countries to support other countries than the own country they live in, just because it's Trump. Just because it's Trump. Their hatred for Trump is greater than their love for their own country. Okay, that's how brainwashed these people are. It's ridiculous. They would rather get rid of Trump and bring the corrupt people back just because it's not Trump. Okay, that's how idiotic these people are, and they'll conjure up all this bullshit to prove they're right when really they're just flat wrong. And all it takes is common sense to figure that one out. Okay, it gets me hot, dude. And I was sitting there flopping around last night thinking about it, just getting hot because it's that idiotic brainwashed thing that gets me so angry, because they rather support corruption in other countries than their own. And it just makes no sense to me, really. Why would you want to keep going with something that doesn't benefit you? Okay? We can pick our own strawberries. Thank you very much. Okay? Well, you know what? We got machines that could do that now. Okay? And if there's something that needs to be picked, well, do you know that there's people that won't do it? You don't, because they've been here doing it illegally. And you know what? If something gets expensive like strawberries or whatever that needs to be picked, well, just don't eat them then. Eat something else. Okay? Improvise. You know what I'm saying? Like, the strawberry pickers aren't the end all be all of the survival of this fucking country. All right? We can survive without illegal aliens. We can, believe me. You know, if you give us a chance and let our president do his freaking job, you might find out that we'll be fine without them. And they can come in, they can come back legally with a country that has borders, a successful country, okay? It gets me angry. So let's see what's going on here. That's enough of that. And just every time I see a comment, someone trying to debunk whatever I say, they argue with whatever I say. You can't argue with these people. You can't, because you could say whatever, you'd be dead on right, and they'll still run their fucking mouths, you know? And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, so why even bother? It doesn't get through their fucking brainwashed thinking, okay? It doesn't. So let's see here. Facebook. I've been deleting all these rogue bullshit posts that pop up that Facebook generates on its own. All this, division type shit. I've just been blocking them left and right. Okay, because I get sick of it. All right. Yeah, much better today. Yeah. Man, I had to block a bunch of them, like 20 of them. They were just flooding my wall with bullshit, anti-American bullshit. I made a post last night. Okay. And it just simply said, I stand with America and I stand with our president. Explanation mark. I just left it at that. And 3 people liked it. The usual Trump supporters. I think people are burned out with Facebook and politics, really. I'm getting burned out with Facebook and politics, really. So, you know, and it does get old constantly hearing and seeing the crying and bitching about Trump and the bullshit, you know, people that are stuck in the stupid. It gets old seeing that too. It really does. It gets old trying to defend Trump all the time. When you know you're right and you know they're wrong, it gets old trying to defend that all the time. It really does. Here we go. Kenyon W. Hating your country is like hating your parents and still living in their home. Move out and be happy somewhere else. Thank you. I feel the same way. I basically just said that too. I'm going to give that a heart. Same thing. You know, if you hate this country, if you don't want a country to be successful and you live here, get out. Just leave, man. Go. If you stand with Ukraine and you would rather bash Trump instead of Zelensky, that freaking dictator, and you stand with Ukraine and you live here in America, well, why don't you take the next plane over to Ukraine and go stand with them there on their land? But you won't do that. You'd rather just sit here and bash your own president, even when he's right. You know, you got this idiot coming into the White House, not even dressed up, coming in there all puffed up like he's a alpha president, and then going in there and trying to push J.D. Vance around and Trump like he's the boss in charge, like a dictator. And now they're getting mad because Trump and J.D. put him in his place. They're mad at Trump now for that and J.D. Well, that's bullshit, man. If you support Zelensky over your own president, you need to go over there and live in Ukraine and go suck up to them. Thank you, Elon, for everything you have done. Many appreciate your vision and efforts. I do. And you know what? He's doing it for free. He's losing money helping Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in it for the money. The only reason Zelensky showed up because he's trying to get more money for an endless, useless war. That's all. And Trump, you know, tried to show him, hey, you're not even showing any appreciation for what we gave him, the billions we gave you. Why would we want to give you any more when you're just going to do the same thing again? You little bastard. Ungrateful bastard. Get to stepping. That's basically what Trump told him. Get to stepping, son. Get the fuck out of here. Come back when you're ready to make a real deal. It's time for America to remove pride flags from all classrooms. They should never been in there in the first place. Get that gay shit out of here. Get that trans shit out of there. It's bullshit. We're sick of it. It's a Gulf of America now. Now shut the F up. That's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. What are your thoughts on Tucker Carlson? I think he's awesome. I love the guy. The louder they are crying, the more truth you're exposing. Keep going, Elon. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a heart for me. Yep. That's basically what I just said, too. All right. See what's going on here on YouTube. That's enough of Facebook. Man, I'm going to have a long, tired day today. Trump calls for... Boy. Let me see here. I just want to see what he says real quick here. I know this video is probably running long in the tooth, but skip this ad.
Many decades, maybe not at all. Upon my election, it was just announced that small business optimism skyrocketed by 41 points in a single month. That's the highest.
Okay. All right. It's supposed to be bombshell. Okay. Central Florida Ukrainian group reacts to tense White House. Okay. Latest Zelensky exchange. Well, we already know that was just bullshit. And that all that was a ammunition stop for the Democrats and liberals to get free ammunition. to use against Trump. That's all that was. It's bullshit. My prediction is, I hate to say it, but I think Trump's going to get impeached just because the corruption is too far in our politics. And, as long as we have all these Democrats in Congress and stuff, I think they're going to have too much power, and Trump's just going to miss one step. He's going to misstep once, and that's all it's going to take. Just like last time. The phone call, remember? The perfect phone call? Impeach. And they're never going to stop because they're corrupt. And, it's all about money. They don't want that flow of money. They don't want that the money to stop because, like I said, they're sending it to all this shit. They're getting kickbacks and they're lining their own pockets at the same time. It's like crack cocaine. It's an addiction, and they will die and kill for that next dose. Okay, and that's their crack money. These corrupt fucking politicians. Their drug of choice is our tax money, and they're spending it like drunken high sailors, man, because they don't care. They're corrupt, and they don't care about this country. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. I think they're really in bed with the Mexican cartel and China cartel with drugs and stuff and trafficking. I think a lot of that is what it is. And that Soros guy is behind a lot of it. It's all corruption. It's really deep into our government and our politicians. And there's a lot of rhinos. And I think our country may have been too far gone a long time ago, actually. And Trump's maybe fighting a feudal battle here. I don't know. I just think with all this, Trump talking up too much and also being way too transparent about all of everything, I think it's just way too much ammunition for them to use, and they're going to catch him. And it's just going to be a matter of time, and it probably won't take long, and he'll get impeached. That's my prediction. And then everything's going to go back to the way it was. Some things might change, because Trump is exposed. Why do you think he's not wasting any time exposing this? I mean, he is on it, dude. Like, he is exposing this shit as fast as he can. He's only been in there for like a month, and he's already getting after all this corruption, right? And he's going to expose as much as he can before he gets impeached, because he will get impeached. The Democrats are going to make sure of that, even if it takes corruption to do it. They're going to do it because they have too much power, okay? They have too much power. The way they're so embedded in our government, they have the control. And, they have more control over this government than the American people, because we put Trump there, okay? We the people put Trump there, but they have more power than we can put him there, but they can take him out. Put it that way, okay? So it is what it is. We could put whoever we want there. The corrupt people have the power to just take them out. We pretty much lost our country because we allowed them. We have too many corrupt people, and it's simple as that. We have too many corrupt people in our government, in our politicians, and they're not gonna. I don't know. I think we already lost our country. I don't think Trump can save us, really. I hate to be pessimistic, but I just feel like Trump makes too many rookie moves, man, too many rookie mistakes, and it's going to cost him. I mean, even if he didn't make rookie mistakes, they're still going to find he can just breathe, and they're going to try to impeach him. So, we put him there, and they're just going to end it. It's just a matter of time. It's that simple. But hopefully he can expose so much corruption that it might make some changes to where we can get someone better than Biden or Kamala up there next time. Okay. But I guarantee you the next one's going to be a Democrat. And hopefully it's not going to be anybody that's involved with the Biden administration. Okay. Because that whole administration, in my opinion, was the corrupt administration. I don't even know if Obama was this. I think Obama had something to do with it in Clinton, but I think Biden was really involved in the corruption. But I think it goes back further than Biden. I really do. I didn't start getting into politics until Trump came into the scene. So anything before that, I'm I don't know. I don't claim to know anything about anything really. I just go by my common sense, what I gather along the way. Okay, and I've been right a lot of the time, just with my common sense. But he'll get impeached. He'll get impeached because he's a little bit too reckless with under the spotlight and being micro analyzed all the time by corrupt people. It's just a matter of time. So that's my opinion, though. Trump said Zelensky showed up in a Temu outfit. That's freaking funny as hell, dude. He did. He did. You know what? That's another thing. That's one thing I do like about Trump. He's funny, but he has to be more serious at times. He is the troll king. He likes trolling. But I think he's going to get impeached. Honestly, I do. He's going to get impeached. I would be amazed if Trump did not get impeached eventually. But anyways, this is the end of Zelensky after brutal reality check from Trump. Hopefully, man. I will be amazed if Trump can stay in office, to be honest. If Trump is allowed to stay in office, he will get this country back. He will. It's just, I think what needs to happen is we need to start busting these corrupt people. Okay. They need to start being locked up or shipped out. And also we need to start checking some of these people in this country that are anti-American. Okay. I think these people need to be checked out, and I think they need to be watched. Okay. If you're not supporting this country, maybe you shouldn't be here, really, because you're like a terrorist almost. If you're not supporting this country, you're like a cell, a terrorist cell. Okay, like we'd call you a rat. Okay, an informist. So, anyways, I'm starting a prairie dog. I better get going. So I'm gonna wrap this video up and get my day going here. I'm feeling better now. This is some good strong coffee here, and try to have a good day. It's going to be a long day because I didn't get much sleep. I started feeling a little coffee. I started coughing a little bit yesterday, but I think it could just be allergies. So hopefully that's all it is. The weather shifted yesterday. It went from like almost 90 degrees 2 days ago back down to 60. So we got bipolar weather going here in California. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And like, subscribe, little bell for notifications. Also, run my videos when you're not doing anything, just in the background. I still need them watch hours. They are coming back up, thank God. Maybe one of these days I can actually be monetized, and we'll see what happens for that, see how that goes. So have a great day. We'll catch you later. Did it work? Yep. Nope.